we're gonna start with the countdown. How many of y'all been here before? Second, third time it's yours? Yeah! You know the drill, here we go. Countdown, here we go. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I love that part because you're like, free t-shirts, I love this guy. And then he only has 2 of them, so now everybody in here hits me. Right? You're like, yes, I'm Woo! Here's what we're going to do. We're going to divide the room in half. We're going to start this off real fun. This side, right here, and to your left, you're team 1. Team 1, get up. Awesome. Your word is yeah! So when I point to you, we're going to do a drum solo. And when I point to you, your job is to go, yeah! So ready to practice?
Yeah!
That was good. That was good. This side, team number 2. Team number 2. Your job, when I point to you, is to say, oh! Ready? Oh! All right, let's practice. Just make sure you got it. Alright, here we go. Now, this one behind the drum set.
It's like when you're talking, there's so many, and they like realize you're like, yeah,
when I was your age. I loved it. It was something that gave me confidence. It's something that allowed me to relieve stress, to have fun. And it just became, even though I'm not the best at it, I still love doing it all the time. And I'm sure you have something like that in your life. Something that you love doing or that makes you feel good. So I don't play drums for a living. Those of you who are in here, you might agree that what I do is super weird. In fact, when I tell people what I do, they're like, no, you're scrawny and you're a liar. I don't believe you. And if you've ever seen adults meet each other, like that's what happens now. I'm 28 years old, so I go and people are like, hey, an adult, let's meet that adult. Hey, what's your name? I'm Jake. Jake from... State Farm! So, no, I don't work at State Farm. And they're like, dang it. I work khaki. But here's the deal. Oh, if you don't sell insurance, what do? And here's what I tell them. No, I don't sell insurance. And here's what I tell them. Believe it or not, I get paid to travel the country and throw parties with students, like massive parties, but without any drugs or alcohol. Loser! That's what this is. But they're like the best one that I've heard. Why would you ruin a party? But here's the deal. I think even my friends, they don't really know. Like they assume I just walk up to your locker. Like I travel to high schools and they just show up at your locker like, hey, hi, I'm Jade, and my birthday is this weekend, and I'm gonna have a party, and my mom's bringing snacks, so you know it's gonna be good. Do you wanna come to it? Yes, let's party, dude. By the way, my mom's back there. Hello! Look at my mom. Hello! Yeah. But here's the deal, I want you to imagine, I started my business in college. So I would throw college house parties. Imagine walking up to a house. In the front yard, it's packed with people. They're playing yard games, lawn games, tailgating games, all that stuff. And it's cool because at normal parties, you can't be drunk outside. So you notice something's off a little bit, right? That people are hyped, they're yelling, having fun, playing games, but they're outside. So then you walk through, maybe you play a couple games, you walk inside, and you hear the music get a little louder. That's what it's like. And then once you get in, you notice, all right, the music, it's good, people are dancing, but then people are playing games, they're talking trash with one another, they're like competing for prizes, because our parties are sponsored by Red Bull, by Pizza Hut, by Chick-fil-A, and there's hundreds of students there. And if you were to tell me, number one, if you were to tell me that I was going to start my own business in college and create my dream career before I even left school, no, I wouldn't believe that. But on top of that, if you were to tell me that hundreds of people would show up to a party that did not serve alcohol and there was no weed, I would be like, no, that's not, there's no way that's going to happen. Yet today that's where we are. Because it turns out there are thousands of students across the country who are looking to have fun, make friends, and feel good without putting their future or their friends in danger. Because here's the reality of it. There's 72,000 overdose deaths every single year. 72,000 people die each year from overdose. There are currently 21 million people addicted to substances in our country. And every year, 88,000 people die with the effects of alcohol. And this is something that we learn at an early age, this is the way to have fun. So I'll just be real with you. My goal here is not to be like, dude, if you smoke weed, you will die tomorrow. Like, that's not true. No one knows that. And I don't want to tell you how to live your life. But if I can share some information on what I learned and a few things that helped me create my dream career, I'll absolutely share that with you, and hopefully you can take something from it to create the life that you want. But I also know that when I share statistics like this, some of us just think, man, these are numbers. That's not going to happen to me. But here's what I know. Men can lie. Women can lie. Numbers cannot. The sad reality is that if this doesn't happen to me, that means it's going to happen to one of my friends. Numbers add up, and these are people that create these statistics. So today, again, I'm not here to make the decision for you, but to talk about the choices that we make and the ones that you want to make to create the future that you want. So this is what we're going to talk about today. In life, realize that it's not made by chance, it's made by choice. Again, life isn't made by chance, it's made by what? Choice. Yes. And here's the choices that you get to make. And if there's one thing that gave me my dream career, that allowed me to win $10,000 as a student, and to take my company across the country, it's this. In life, when most people were taking shortcuts, I was developing a skill set. Just like the drum set. The shortcuts in life are the easy way out, right? It's the instant satisfaction, and our country loves instant satisfaction. If we want anything, we can get it quick. Amazon Prime, you'll have it here today. If you want something, microwave it. If you need to know something, get out your phone and Google it. We get immediate gratification. But it's countercultural to say, all right, there are shortcuts in life. And what we're going to talk about is using substances. It's a shortcut to get the things that you want right now. But instead, you get to choose whether you're going to develop a skill set instead. Because a skill set is something that you keep with you your entire life. If you use shortcuts, you depend on that for your life. If you develop skill sets, it becomes a part of you and you can use it for the rest of your life. So, I want to know, because some of us, we've met before, but what do you want out of life? I don't think I can actually help you get something unless I know what it is. So, what do you want your life to look like 5, 10 years down the road? What do you think? Out there, shout it out.
Find Bay!
He wants to find Bay. A round of applause. How many of you want to find the Bay? Let's do a little favor. You want to find Bay, right? Raise your hand if you're single.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, look around. All right, you're welcome. Calm down. Some of you are like fishing. All right, here we go. What else? Go to college. How many of you want to go to college? Someone over here. Over there, yell out. Be successful. Yeah, how many want to be successful? Maybe make some money? Yeah. I ask people all across the country, what do you want out of life? Here's what they say. I want a great job. I want a job that fulfills a purpose. I want to find Bay. I want to have a family. I want to go to college. I want to play sports. I want to be creative. And let me tell you something real. Everybody wants these things. You're not alone. We all go throughout life wanting great things. Nobody wants to have a crappy life. Not great. Nobody sits down and says, you know what, I'm going to plan out my life. I want to make less money. I want to end up living somewhere I don't like, or I want to be addicted to something. I don't want to be in control of my life. I want to be in relationships I don't like. But the reality is that half of us living in America, we are in relationships that we don't want to be in. Half the people living in America don't like their jobs. A place they spend 5 days a week. There's only 7 days a week. And 5 of them, you're miserable? That's not cool. So these are the things that everybody wants, but some of us get to get. And if you remember that life isn't by chance, but it's by exactly, then you can make the choices that will lead you to this kind of life. So on that same vein, I told you that again, our choices are going to determine this. And I'm not an idiot. I know that here in school, people like Julie, they like smoking weed, they use wax pens, we drink. Because honestly, arguably it's fun. There's got to be a reason, right? If people do it, there's a reason. So I want to know, what are the reasons why people choose to drink, jewel, smoke weed? And you're not going to get in trouble. There's no one like waiting back there with handcuffs to get you. Raise your hand, please. Everybody be quiet. Raise your hand if you got something. Yeah, there in the red shirt, shout it out. Depression. So if you have depression, you're using this to cope with it. Okay. Yeah, right here. You say social life? Yeah, to have a social life. Absolutely, there in the back. To be cool. Yeah. Anybody over here? Yeah, and a hat. To make money? You use drugs to make money? Sell drugs to make money? Actually, there is a policeman back there. Get him! I'm just kidding, I didn't hear what you said. Everybody be quiet. Right, you could sell them and then use it to buy them. You're right. Yeah, he said don't get high in your own supply. Yeah. Okay, take one more and then. To feel the buzz, thank you. Alright, these are reasons why people say that they drink, smoke, jewel. To fit in, to relieve stress, to cope, to party, to be social, to loosen up, to build confidence, to hook up, maybe to connect with family and adults. Let me ask you something real. How many of you think that people drink because of marketing, advertisements, and that actually works on people? A few of us? How many things like marketing doesn't really work that well? A few of us? Okay. So last year, one beer distributor, just one, Anheuser-Busch, they spent $70 million on advertising in 1 year. Do you think that a company with that many resources, they have psychologists on staff, they have researchers finding out how our brains work, how we react, what our consumer habits are? Are you telling me that they flushed $70 million down the floor because marketing doesn't work? Probably not. And if you're like me, honestly, I think maybe it doesn't work on you. But subconsciously, they know what to do to trigger certain responses from us. And to think that these things are cool, that they will help us fit in. One thing I want to point out about this is that most of these things are short term. What if you said people can use it because they're depressed? And some of us might say, hey, I just need that escape. But one thing that drugs, alcohol, what they do, they temporarily help you forget your problem. See, but that's what it is. It's a temporary solution to a permanent problem. Because your depression doesn't go away. See, these substances aren't that nice. They don't take away your symptoms. They give you your problems right back as soon as the effects wear off. So it's that short-term solution or that shortcut that doesn't actually bring you where you want to go. And if some of us in here are like, yeah, I self-medicate, then the challenge would be if a doctor, their job is to help you medicate, that they would actually know what's going to help you take care of the problem without maybe the negative side effects that you could experience. Do you have a question?
More like a statement, but hasn't shrooms been proven to cure depression?
Has shrooms been proven to cure depression? That is pretty sure it's a fact. And it's legal in Colorado. I haven't seen that
No,
research,
shrooms are not legal.
but I'm going to look it up, but I would just probably say no. That would be huge news. I think everybody would know if that were the case. But let's check it out afterwards. All right, we're going to move on. You can ask your question at the end. But I want to say something to you before we move on. Because this is important for you to hear. Nobody goes throughout life asking to be addicted, right? Asking their life to go south. Those of us who choose to drink, to smoke, before the age of 15, we're 5 times more likely to become addicted to substances. How we know that as well is that 9 out of 10, or 90% of people who are currently addicted, they started using before the age of 18. So if there's one thing that you can do to help your chances, it's to wait. Or to not try it. You know? But I know some of you are like, maybe that's unrealistic, and that might be the case for you. But just know that that's your choice. You get to make those decisions. And honestly, I'll be real with you. When I got to school, when I enrolled in college, I isolated myself because I didn't do these things. People thought, oh, dude, you must be really boring. Or you must be arrogant. You're probably looking down on me because I do these things. And it wasn't necessarily the case. But that's just what I got. Because I was different. I didn't buy into what the culture was telling me. And so that's what I got. So let me ask you, why would someone choose not to do these things? If it doesn't help you be social and things like that, yeah, why would they not? Yep. Say that a little louder. It makes you feel relaxed, so maybe you don't want to feel relaxed. Or visuals. Okay, yeah, right here. For your health. Exactly, you want to preserve your health. Because what? It's illegal. And then you, what'd you say? You tried to talk like 3 times. Hey, what did you say? Don't want to be hungover? It's expensive, right here. What do you got? Because you can have fun without it? Yeah. Okay, here's what people tell us. They say, oh, I don't drink and smoke because I value my health. Because maybe I'm an athlete and I'm looking out after my team. If I get cut from the team and I let everyone down, that's not cool. Maybe because you want to keep control of your body. Maybe because you just don't like the smell of it. Because it's expensive, or because you have family that you've lost. See, that was the case for me. My uncle, his name was Whit. We called him Uncle Whit. He would take me like to do the most fun things. He was my favorite uncle when we visited because he was funny, he was successful. I really looked up to him. And he just started using these things casually. But what happens is when you use drugs is the first high is great, and the rest of them, they're just down, down, and down. So in order to get the same high, you gotta use more and more drugs. I watched him go in and out of jail, in and out of the hospital, and eventually die because of his relationship with these substances. And so we know it's real. But I think the real question is, there's reasons to do it. There's short-term reasons. It makes us feel good. It's a shortcut to get the things that we want. But then if you value these long-term things, then you're in conflict and say, well, what do I do? How can I still get those short-term things without sacrificing my long-term future? And that's the question is, are you going to develop a skill set? Because I showed you my drumming, and to be honest, when I was in school, and to this day, when my friends are going out drinking, and I'll go out with them to the bars, to the clubs, and they're using substances to get high, to feel good. And I know, if I just hop behind a drum set before I go out, I'm gonna feel confident. It's gonna help me relax. It's gonna help me feel good about myself. And so it's just a different way to cope with things. And a lot of us, we have anxiety. How many of you think you have a little bit of anxiety? Yeah, absolutely. That's part of life. It's in our body to respond. Are we going to fight or flight? So when we react to stress, we decide, what are we going to do, fight or flight? And in a way, drugs is the easy one. It's the flight. I'll just escape my problem, my anxiety. But the fight, like literally, when humans were like running away from tigers or something, you had to run. That's why physical activity helps you release stress and to cope with anxiety. So we stay in our bodies, but instead, like, we should go running. We should get something we love to do. When we want to cope with these stresses, do the things you love to do. And it's a healthy way to deal with them. Now, we're going to play a little bit of a game. And I'm going to need one volunteer who was not at the last presentation. Let's take it. Come on out. Oh, we got one. Let's give him a round of applause. Here's your microphone. And then you're going to stand right here, please. All right. What's your name? You can put the microphone here. Bryce. Bryce? Okay, cool. Bryce, what year are you? What year? Freshman. Freshman. Nice. Cool. And then what do you do for fun? Like, are you sports, music? What do you like? Music. Music? Okay. Cool. All right, the game is who wants to be 1 millionth of a millionaire? So that's just $1. Oh, it's dollars and dollars, yeah. All right. Oh, he's going to pay you. These guys up. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. They're multiple choice. And please be respectful. If you've seen this before, please do not spend the whole time shouting out which answer you think it is. Wait till the end, and he asks you what you think for support. So there's A, B, C, and D. You get to tell me which ones you think it is. Everybody say hey to David, the videographer. He's creeping around here.
Hey, David.
Hey, David. Awesome. Here we go. Question number 1. What is alcohol? A, an essential part of a balanced and nutritious diet. B, a depressant drug produced by the natural fermentation of sugars. C, the most effective thirst quencher for those 21 and older. Or D, your face. Hold up your fingers. You think it's 1, 2, 3, or 4? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with, I know it's not C. I definitely know it's not C. It could be D. But I think I'm gonna go with B.
B? Final answer?
I don't.
Give it up! Alright, you made it. One step closer to $1. What does alcohol do? Cleans wounds by killing cells, bacteria, and other things it comes in contact with.
It can't do that.
It's slows down neurotransmitters in your brain, making you more stupider.
It also came back.
Okay. Makes you feel good at first and worse as you drink more.
These are all right.
I think you know the answer.
It's D.
All right, you got it. All right, I want to know, what are you going to do with your dollar if you win it? It's big money.
I buy a Monster.
Buy a Monster? Good investment?
Yeah.
All right. Which of these vaping or juuling facts is false? This is a trick question because it says false.
False.
So get ready. The first vaping device was invented to help people quit smoking cigarettes.
Nice.
Juuls contain over 70 chemicals, some that are toxic and can cause cancer. Cigarette companies dislike the popularity of vaping products.
But they make them.
What's that?
They make them.
Ooh. And there have been at least 29 reported deaths and 1,300 illnesses from vaping.
Has to be A. Has to be.
You think A?
I'm gonna say
People think it's C. You think it's A. Remember, it's which one is false, which one you think. Which ones do you think are true? Let's rule out the true ones.
I'm pretty sure there's maybe more than 29.
It says at least 29.
Okay, not what is true.
Okay.
I think A is actually true.
So, okay. So then which one is false? Raise your hand if you think it's B. Raise your hand if you think it's C. Ooh, what about D? Okay, majority says C.
I don't like the majority. I'll go with B. This is probably C.
Yeah!
I love you.
Good crowd. Way to trust your team.
Oh, it said fall.
Okay. It's harder when you're on stage, everybody. Okay? So here's the deal. Here's the deal. We talked about alcohol, we talked about weed, we talked about vaping. Number one, wait, we didn't talk about weed yet. We talked about weed?
Oh,
No, not yet. I think it's next. Vaping. Because Juuls are super popular right now. I just need you to realize this. Number one, studies are not complete on juuling, on vaping, on wax pens, THC, all this stuff. It's so new that our generations, we're the guinea pigs. We're the ones that are studying like lab rats to see, oh, that one died. That one got sick. That one developed this disease. In the next 30 years, we will be the samples that they conclude their research on. And they'll say, oh yeah, juuling does do that to your body. So I know a lot of times we might think things like that are harmful that aren't harmful because maybe a study came out. But I also know that research depends on who pays for it. So these juuling companies are owned by cigarette companies, like you said. So they're not paying for research that puts them out of business. They're paying for research that's going to say, oh, we're healthy. We're the better alternative. But we're developing an addiction. All right, good juuling. Nice guy. That's awesome. Congrats. That's cool. All right, and so we're going to move on. Here we go. Now we got weed. Marijuana is, dude, it's a natural and medically approved plant. It's good for your health. Could be. Could be. It's B, clinically shown to drop 7 to 8 IQ points in regular users. It is not addictive. It is Snoop Dogg's tail. That is true. Which one do you think is true? If you want to pull them, go ahead. Have them raise their hand if you want their help.
Alright, okay. This is A. Who thinks it's A? Who thinks it's B? Who thinks it's D? I'm a big fan of Snoop Dogg. I think it's B.
You think it's what?
I think it's B.
You got it right! It also might be Snoop Dogg's tail, but I just don't have back that up.
I love Snoop Dogg.
Here's the last one. How many high school students in the United States choose not to drink or use drugs?
0%.
0%? Good guess. Is it? Well, 20%, around 60%. Trick question, everybody does it.
Who thinks it's A? I gotta know. A, B, C, D.
Which one do you know? If they're not that confident, it's all you.
A lot of C's. But the thing is, that's a lot.
What do you think? 5 seconds.
Okay,
4, 3.
final answer, C.
You got it right! Yeah! Alright, let's give it up for the winner of Who Wants to Be One Day a Millionaire? Alright. Alright, nice work, man. So I told you about my job, and I know some of you might be thinking, how could hundreds of students actually go to a party and want to go to a party that doesn't serve alcohol, that they're not smoking weed? And here's what I learned. People in life aren't looking to do those things. It's not the primary objective. The primary objective is to connect with people so that you find acceptance and belonging. That's what we want. It's like a primary motive of what we want. We want to be accepted, we want a place to belong, we want to feel like we have our people around us. So the secret to building my business, to getting hundreds and eventually thousands of people to go to parties like this, it's simple. Invite them. I realized that no one was going to parties like this because no one was throwing them. No one was inviting me to do these kind of things because it wasn't cool. See, I spent the first 2 years of my college career hiding the fact that I was different because I knew that people would judge me. But as soon as I stopped doing that, and I stood out and I said, hey, I'm the weird sober kid. I'm throwing a party. Hundreds of people followed. Because that's what it does. When you choose to stand out instead of fitting in, you become like a magnet. A magnet, what it does, it attracts things, right? It attracts the right things. But a magnet also repels the wrong things, and that's what happens. See, there are hundreds of students who come to my parties, and your parties, because it's what they were looking for. And there are hundreds of students who don't come to it, because it's not what they're looking for. But at least now they have a choice. See, having fun, fitting in, making friends, it is however we decide to do it. Sure, we can use drugs and alcohol to release these chemicals in our bodies, or we can do it the way that we want to. We can take shortcuts or develop skill sets. Whatever your skill set is, however you cope, whatever makes you feel good, you can use that to party and have a good time. And when you're around 200 people who are set on having a good time, that's all it is. Dancing, partying, hanging out, having food and drinks. It's a good time. So when I started this, it was just at my school, and I was a college student. But eventually, I was writing a blog about this in one of my classes, and people from around the country started asking me, wait, how do I throw parties like this? Like, I'm drinking and smoking because it seems like the only way to have fun. But I would like to try it this way. And so that's why we created Vive. It's for high school students who say, hey, I want to try this too. Yeah, I want to party. And the cool thing is we just teach you to do everything. I don't want to throw parties for you. I'm not cool anymore. But you are. You know it's fun. You know it's cool on campus. You can throw awesome parties. And the best part is, I just teach you how to get sponsored. I teach you how to spread the word so that people want to go. I teach you how to get venues to give you stuff for free. That's my job. So if anybody wants to do that here at this school, I'm happy to help you. Just go to our Instagram page at Vive18_, and I'll send you a link to our survey, and you just fill it out and say, hey, I want to help throw the parties, or I just want to attend the parties if it happens. But if there's anybody here who says, you know what, I do think the culture should change, I would like another option. Again, it doesn't mean that you've chosen to be sober for your entire life or whatever, but saying, hey, I want something better. I want another option. That's available to you. So we're gonna close like this. We started with a drum solo, let's end with one. Remember, right? What we're gonna do is we gotta remember our two phrases, right? Life is not by chance, it's by what? That's right, and in life you can take shortcuts or develop what? Awesome, so here we go. Over here, you're gonna do a bass drum. When I point at you, you're gonna go with your legs, like this. Let's practice, I'm gonna point to you, ready? All right, pretty good. All right, you're gonna be the hi-hat. So after I do this, you're gonna be, yeah, you got it. So when I point to you, cool, you're the snare. When I go to you, you're gonna clap. Just once though. Just once. So it's gonna look like this. Remember, life's not by chance, it's by what? In life, you can take shortcuts or develop what? Now we're gonna go crazy fast.